And welcome back to another episode of Scrolling Out Loud. Today we're going to be talking about holidays with Halloween done and gone, Thanksgiving done and gone, Christmas right around the corner, and New Year's right behind that. We picked out some stories for all of them. Thanksgiving, Christmas, I think there's a New Year's one in there somewhere. But let us know what you guys think, and always please subscribe, like, share the video, comment, do everything, all platforms. Can't wait to get into it, but as always, my name is David.
And I'm Amanda. Let's get comfy. All right, so my first one is from Emma the Asshole, but it's a would I be the asshole? Would I be the asshole for refusing to bring $100 minimum to Thanksgiving?
Sounds like a potluck kind of a thing.
We'll see. My family and I celebrate Thanksgiving every year with my siblings, parents, and their kids, roughly 25 people, including kids. My family is only 2 people with one 6-month-old baby. So the baby's not going to eat nothing. Well, 6 months. I guess little bits here and there.
Depends on the parents.
Yeah. In the group chat, it was decided that my nephew would cook meat since he bought a new grill. He also has told us we could bring sides, and he chose to spend $300 on meat, which I feel like is not hard. Meat is expensive.
Not at all, especially
for 25 people.
It's $300 for meat is actually pretty cheap for that many people.
Right. This was only 19 days ago, so it's not like it was way back,
Yeah.
in the olden days of 1802. I messaged in the group chat that we would bring mashed potatoes. My sister responding that every family has to bring at least $100 worth of food minimum, or help my nephew pay for the meat. I mean, I understand like pitching in, but that's a lot of fucking food.
Yeah, that's
each family. Okay.
Not making any sense.
I am not totally against the idea of bringing that much food, but just the way it was presented and the fact that it wasn't agreed on beforehand makes me upset. Yes. So like the fact that she's like, hey, this is it. The following day in the group chat, my sister said, option 1, bring food enough for everyone, not just yourself. I mean, that's pretty typical. Option 2, help Thomas pay for the meat, $100 per family. So $300. This only 3 families for 25 people? Okay. Option 3, help dad pay water bill, $200 a family. Choose wisely.
I wouldn't be going.
All right. I'd be like, sorry. Upset, I responded with option 4, don't show up.
Exactly.
Am I being the asshole if I don't show up at all in protest to this $100 minimum rule? Update. Oh, sorry. There's an update. I'll read it, I guess.
All right.
I'm a teacher, and she posted a picture of my salary she found online to shame me in the group chat. Definitely not going now.
Yeah, no. Kiss my ass. Kiss every single
all
bit
the whole ass
of my ass.
So 25 people, there's got to be more than one family, like more than 3 families there.
The easiest way to, if they were really wanting to have it to where, like, if you needed to split the costs of everything, just divide however the total of whatever it is, divide it by that many people.
Well, and we've done that, and bigger
that's not
family
fair
things.
that someone with only 2 people and then like a 6-month-old who's only gonna nibble on stuff has to pay the same amount as somebody with 4 or 5 kids. That's not fair at all.
I should have waited to do the update, but the fact that she found the salary and posted it in the group chat, like, this is how much this person makes, fuck off.
I'll be like, I'm having my own Thanksgiving
here. Like, I'm a teacher, bro.
I'm having my own Thanksgiving here, and you can just bring a side and not have to pitch in some ridiculous
take over
amount
Thanksgiving
and see who shows up to what party.
Right. So top comment is, not the asshole. This is a potluck dinner, not a charity dinner. If your nephew couldn't afford to buy the meat, he shouldn't have bought it. Which 100%, he shouldn't have.
The whole point, like, because that's what we do. Yeah. Like, if we do it like with dads, like, hey, what does everybody want? I can either do what we normally do, or I can get some ribs and stuff, but it's either I do this and nobody pays anything, or I get this more expensive meat.
Right.
And then everyone needs to chip in this amount, not I'm doing this, so you guys need to help chip in. That's not fair.
Well, and I just don't understand the $200 per family for the water bill. Okay, well, I can't find it, but it did say somewhere like the pipes burst or something. So the OP thinks that like they're trying to use the get together as like, oh, you guys are gonna help pay for this because it was like over $1,000 to fix the pipes. But a lot of people are just saying like I wouldn't go, and it's charity and the math ain't mathing, which it really isn't. That's what I got caught on too. Like $100 per family, but $300, or pay $200 per family for the water bill. Like it's not adding up. They're just trying to profit on this.
Yeah, no,
this Thanksgiving dinner.
I'm not going, and if the sister, especially with the sister going and looking up my salary, you can like, all right, bye. I'm not talking to you anymore.
Right. It doesn't matter though.
It doesn't matter how much I make. What if I was rich? So what?
Yeah.
But
teachers don't make shit. They do not make enough money in this world.
Okay, so what? If you needed help paying for the water, whatever, then ask that. Don't fucking hide it behind a fucking curtain.
Yeah. Well, and they're wanting $100 per family to help pay the meat, but there's got to be more. And it says somebody did the math, and it was like $24 per family if they wanted to
only 19,
cover the $300.
19 days ago, and there's what, 26 people?
It says 20 to 25, including kids.
Then honestly, at this point, with the price of meat, at least here, that's not enough to feed everybody.
Yeah. I mean, Thanksgiving. So this was right before right before Thanksgiving. Yeah. So he didn't ask people like, hey, what if, because we've done that like right now for Christmas, your parents or your dad was like, well, what if we do Chinese this year instead of like a full, because they always go way out. And I feel bad for poor Kathy because she's like she's in it, but she loves doing it. And she does a great job. But I'm like, yes, like if that's going to help you, we will all pitch in. And it turned out to be like $20 a person or something like that to get takeout. And I'm all for Chinese.
Yeah, I wouldn't definitely not be going.
Yeah, that's shitty of them.
All right. My first one coming from Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for giving my mother-in-law a fake copy of my house key and exposing her on Christmas dinner? I want to preface this by saying that I, 34 female, married my husband, 37 male, a year ago. His mom is snoopy and annoying AF. She can't help it. That is just how she is, as my dear in-laws say. My husband and I purchased a new house recently. My mother-in-law kept pushing to get an emergency key. She promised that she would only use it in an emergency, but given the fact that she had an emergency to our old apartment and walked in on us being intimate twice. But my husband didn't think it was a big deal. I just couldn't trust her, so I just sent her a fake key after she kept pushing, and she had a smug look on her face after I hand-delivered it to her. Days gone by, and on Christmas dinner, mother-in-law angrily called me out on the fact I gave her a fake copy of the house key. She shamed me for doing this in front of everyone, but in my defense, I asked her how she found out, and she said days ago when she came over at 4 while my husband and I were out. I remember her, didn't you promise you wouldn't use it unless there's an emergency? I reminded her.
Yeah, I reminded her.
I'm dumb. So you tried to get in when there was no emergency, and you broke the promise that you made to us. Mm-hmm. She looked red in the face, and the other family started staring, and some even laughed at her for the face she made.
That's funny. So she got caught.
Yeah.
Is that it?
No. She suddenly got up from her seat and rushed into the kitchen, where she had a huge meltdown so loud the next door neighbors must have heard. Literally, I've never heard a 60-plus-year-old woman throw a tantrum like that. Needless to say, dinner went awkward, and my husband and his sister were giving me looks. My husband went off on me in the car and said I lied and manipulated and humiliated and exposed his mom, and said he wouldn't have let me get away with it had he known.
Exposed?
We had an argument, and he is demanding I apologize to his mom for my childish behavior and for ruining Christmas dinner for the whole family. Am I the asshole?
He said it right there. You exposed your mother. That means he knows. She fucked up.
Yeah, and who's to say that she hasn't done this to anyone else in the family?
What was she going in there for?
To snoop around and be nosy.
Right.
Like
there was no emergency.
You have no business going into other people's houses for no reason. Yes, okay, I understand if it's emergency, like, hey, I need something from the house. Can you please go and get it?
Right.
Kind of a thing. But no, you just want to go in there on your own to snoop around just because that's how you are. No,
I hate when people use that excuse.
No.
I tell it like it is. That's how they are. Like, no, you're making excuses for their actions.
And the fact that the husband also said that he wouldn't have let me get away with it if he had known.
Fuck off.
Yeah, no, you can eat a bag of rocks. And then it looks like there's an edit. It says, so this went off unexpectedly, and I thought I'd show my husband some pretty helpful comments I found here minutes ago, but he got mad at me when he saw it and said I was nuts to talk about his family online. He demanded my phone so he could delete it, but I refused, and I went upstairs into the bedroom. I never seen him get so agitated, and I didn't think he'd react like that, honestly. But thank you guys for your support. It really means so much. I'll update if I can. Thanks again.
That's the biggest red flag I ever saw. If I can, never seen him get so agitated over something so stupid. Divorce that man.
Yeah, because
run away while you can.
Like, if that was something that my mom did, one, you're not getting a fucking key. If that's the
right. If that's just anybody, it doesn't matter if it's your mom or your sister or my sister, or like it doesn't matter who it is, even if it's just a friend, like, or you give one to a neighbor just to, it doesn't matter who it is. That's rude.
Top comment says, not the asshole. I'd rethink my marriage if my husband put his mother over me.
Right.
And then they replied, this needs to be dealt with before they have kids because it will only get more and more out of hand.
Mm-hmm. That was my next thing, is what happens when they have kids. Because she's going to go pick them up from daycare, or she's going to be mad that they put them in daycare, or, you're not raising your child right, or, I needed to come over and check on it, or, like, I've seen so many, like, grandma stories about kids. And then boy moms are notoriously, not all of them, but a lot of them are very, like, enmeshed and controlling and all the things, like.
Yeah, I wouldn't. And they haven't even been married just over a year.
Yeah. How long ago was the post?
3 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would definitely be rethinking that, because I'm not letting that happen. That's not sliding.
Throw it away. All right. So my next one is from Am I the Asshole? It's, am I the asshole for feeling upset that my wife gave my Christmas gift to the dog? Family gift exchange. My brother-in-law has me. So like a...
Yeah.
Yeah. She has I have a modest wish list, which my wife passes along to him. A couple of times in the past weeks, I think of something else I'd like to add to the list if he hasn't already bought something. But she tells me, I already told him what to get you. You're going to love it. Okay. Christmas Day, we all exchanged gifts. Mine is a big, elaborate basket of dog toys and treats. It's a generous gift. I love my dog, and it'll provide hours of play for her. Over the day, though, its feeling of an annoyance gradually build up, like sand in my shoe. If I wanted to give my gift away, shouldn't that have been my decision? It feels presumptuous and disrespectful for my wife to make that decision on my behalf without my input. I brought this up with her in the evening. She got offended and accused me of acting entitled. She had the best intentions and expected me to be thrilled. Oh, because she was like, oh, he would want something for the dog. So he didn't get anything.
Yeah.
Oh, that may be true, but it still feels like an overstep. If I had told the gift giver to donate to a charity in her name, she might feel the same way. And yeah, I do feel like I'm entitled to decide whatever I want my gift to be, and if I want to give my gift away to someone or something else. what does Reddit think? Am I the asshole here?
No, because you gave the brother-in-law a list of things that you would like.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm sure your wife knew what was on the list.
Yeah, because she passed it along.
And either it's stuff that she didn't want him to have, or she just wanted to put her 2 cents into it.
Maybe she wanted the dog to get gifts. So I think of it like me. Like I would give my whole world to my dogs. But in something like this, like, yeah, you're going to feel left out. You're like, oh, thanks. I got that for my dog. And the same thing, like around Christmas, like every once in a while, I'm like, yeah, like I would want a new pair of clippers or whatever. But if you every year gave me grooming stuff, I'd be like, I'm more than just a groomer. Like I want something that you thought that I would like, not you thought that I would like to give the dogs.
I mean, the only like nitpick I have about it is him saying that he should get to, like, it was like almost like he said that he should get to decide what he gets.
Yeah, well, he said that he should where is it? He should decide if he wants to give his gift away or what he should get. So he did give him a list of things that he wanted. So maybe it was one of those ones where you're like, hey, I'm going to send you like an Amazon list and you pick off of it what, that way everybody actually gets something that they actually want. I know that some people do that.
No, but I thought that he said that he feels that he should have a say-so on what he gets as a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only like nitpick I have, because you don't get to decide what you get as a gift. I mean, yes, I don't want stuff for the dog as a gift for me when everybody else is getting something that is thoughtful for them and they get to have it and I just get to feed it to the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I would feel like I wasn't thought of.
So top comment is, on her birthday, she'd love some bones and chew toys, not the asshole. Don't forget to ask her what she wants first. So everyone's like mad, but then a lot of people are, so there's an OG Reddit post where the guy, he works out of town a lot, like it's like 5 days out of the week or something. And when he comes home, like for Christmas, he gave she's a stay-at-home mom to like 5 kids or 4 kids, something like that. And he gave her a vacuum and she got really upset because she's like, I'm more than just a housewife. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people are like, oh, give her a vacuum. So that's probably what that's from. But a lot of people are saying what I said. Like, I love my dogs, but I go out of my way to get my dog's stuff. I don't want me to be known as my dog's person. You know what I mean? Like, I'm more than just a dog mom.
Yeah, but I don't understand why she thought that that's something that he would love.
Right.
Like, that's not, I don't.
Would you ever think of that if someone asked you what I wanted?
No.
Yeah. I mean, I would be thankful. I'd be like, well, dog toys are expensive, but we have a million of them. Our dogs have more toys than our kids, which our kids are teenagers, so they don't really use toys anymore, but they have so many toys.
Like, I don't need other people getting stuff for our pets.
Right.
That's not.
I mean, if they want to pay a vet bill, okay. Got you.
I don't know.
Yeah, it seems a little rude. And it's like they didn't think about him at all.
No, it's the wife was the one that stepped in.
Mm-hmm. They used his gift slot. With lack of better words, his gift slot for the dogs.
All right. My next one comes from Today I Fucked Up, and it has a not safe for work tag. Mm-hmm. Today I fucked up by catching on fire at a New Year's Eve party.
Wait, he caught on fire? Mm-hmm. Or she? They?
New Year's Eve parties. Ringing in the new year by getting real drunk with your closest friends and always a great time. Well, unless you manage to catch on fire before having your first drink, then it's less great. Mm. A group of 5 of us arrived at a small party, 10 to 15 people or so, around 9:30 p.m. We seemed to be the last people arriving, and everyone was happy to see each other. After the hellos, our group decided to go to the kitchen to get some drinks. Now, this kitchen was pretty narrow, and there were about 10 of us standing in there waiting to get our drinks. As I stood in my spot right in front of the gas stove, one of the girls compliments my brand new button-up flannel shirt, and it seems like it's going to be a great night. Note, I'm completely sober at this point. Now, apparently, someone was making tea on the front burner. I did not realize that someone was making tea on the aforementioned front burner. It all happened so fast. I feel heat on my back as someone yells, "You're on fire." I pause for a couple seconds as my fire safety knowledge is completely lost in the moment. I cannot take my shirt off as it's a button up and start rolling on the floor after 15 people shouted at me to do so. After rolling on the hardwood floor for 10 seconds to no avail, someone mentions that there's snow outside. Thanks, Ohio. Yeah. Luckily, the back door was right there, so I was able to go outside and roll in the snow. The fire was extinguished shortly after. I was probably on fire for a good 20 seconds. I come back inside to a sea of horrified faces. I'm convinced the damage was not too bad. I was wrong. Shortly after, my roommates drove me to the hospital and we watched the midnight ball drop together with me laying down on my belly in the ER. A day later, I'm still in the hospital with 2nd-degree burns, no third, all over my back, and I should be released tomorrow. And there's a couple pictures on the Reddit post. I'll post the link in the description. I'm not going to post the pictures on there because they're pretty gnarly.
I want to see. Oof. Is it a slide thing? Or?
No, it's just there's 2 pictures, but it looks like one of them got deleted or something. But yeah, only the second one works, but he got burnt up pretty damn good. And 20 seconds is a long time to be
I'm trying
on fire.
it was a work thing, right? I wonder if they went to someone's house or if it was one of those like...
Where did it say it was a work thing?
Did it? Did I imagine
It just said friends.
Oh, I thought it was a work thing.
No, it was just at friends at a house.
Okay, well, that's a little less embarrassing because I was like, how embarrassing if that was work. But I was trying to picture like where it would be if they like rented like a little place. But okay, friend's house. Okay.
I mean, if it was like an actual like flannel shirt,
right,
not like the nylon or like just flannel patterned shirts.
Yeah.
That flannel stuff like goes up quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, any fabric, I feel like. Because what's the worst one you're not supposed to use? Polyester. Polyester goes up so quick.
Well, and then that like it straight up melts to your skin.
Right. I don't know. There was a fire safety thing at school or something, and they told us like, I think in like science or something, they were like, don't wear. It was either polyester or nylon. I don't remember. Tell us in the comments. But they were like, you cannot wear this week because we're working with Bunsen burners. Like we were not allowed to wear that because it lights up quick.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think it was like high school.
But I don't know that I've ever had any crazy embarrassing things like that happen to me.
I did the splits at work the other day on accident. That sucked.
I mean, like we had like fireworks go crazy on 4th of July and stuff like that happened, or I don't remember when it was, but when we lived in Hillsdale and we were real little kids and mom was having a party. I don't know if it was like for a holiday or just as a party, and they were running around throwing water on each other, and someone grabbed a glass vase and filled it with water and was going to throw it on mom. But as they were walking out, mom was running down the hall and the glass vase got smashed on her face.
Oh, gosh.
And there was just blood and all that kind of stuff. Me and my brothers.
Well, the water spread the blood, so it probably looked worse.
Me and my brothers were freaking out because we didn't know. Mom was bleeding on the floor.
Yeah.
That's all we saw. But yeah, I don't have any crazy like holiday mishaps.
I can't think of anything. Well, that one time, the first time we did Thanksgiving when we lived in Georgia on Fort Benning, the kitchen like filled with smoke, but it was just an old kitchen.
Old ass, stove that hadn't been used in freaking years.
It was our very first Thanksgiving there, and I tried to make the turkey. It still was good, but like the whole kitchen was full of smoke. We were opening all the windows, and All right, my next one is from Am I Overreacting? Little ears, run away, because we're not going to ruin it for you. Am I overreacting for wanting my daughter to have Christmas magic and believe in Santa? Me, male 21, and my partner, female 20, have a 1-year-old daughter. She refuses to let her believe in Santa Claus because she wants her to know that Mama got her the gifts and she worked her ass off. I get that. Even though I'm going to be the one buying most of the gifts anyway, since I make the most money. I just want my daughter to have Christmas magic and believe and be able to be a kid. She seems to refuse that idea and think it's dumb and immature. Am I overreacting for caring so much that my daughter is allowed to be a kid and believe in dumb stuff like Santa Claus, even with her main point of her wanting to know that wanting our daughter to know that she worked her ass off to buy the gifts? She doesn't want some fat man to take her credit. She's a child and she doesn't understand the concept of money yet and work anyway, so it doesn't really matter, right?
No, it doesn't matter. If you want your kids to know that you bought expensive gifts, then okay, the expensive gifts come from you.
Right.
They're not, that's not the whole thing, is that Santa is not supposed to bring you super expensive things.
Right. So when I was a newer mom, I think our kids were like 1 and 2 or something, or 2. Well, no, it was like kindergarten age. I saw something that said like, when your kid goes to school, they're going to be like, oh, what'd Santa bring you? And one of them is going to be like, oh, I got a dirt bike. And then the other one's like, I got socks. Like in my brain, I was like, Santa should not pick and choose like that. So Santa brings a few things. And I've talked to a lot of moms over the time and they all say like, oh yeah, we don't wrap Santa gifts. Santa brings 1 or 2 things. And it's usually like a, depending on the age, like a little Barbie house or, you know, stuff like that. And then mom and dad wrap everything else. Like that's, you know, but
because it's usually what it like, just trying to remember. Because as if I do, it was never like the expensive stuff. That is what Santa brought. It could be like a stuffed animal, but it generally was like the stockings were from Santa. It was like little trinkets and little things that they brought. And yeah, I mean, yes, I do understand that they sometimes like you want your kids to know that you worked your ass off to get some things. And that's why you don't make all of the gifts from Santa.
See, I don't know if we just did it different I don't know if other people do it this way, but from as long as I can remember, I have never, since our kids were little, I've never written on there who it's from or who it's to. Each child gets their own wrapping paper and under the tree, and you just put it theirs and theirs, and then you put it next to it, like you give it to them and then they open it. I've never once said, oh, this is from Santa. I've said like, oh, Santa came, like you got to get up in the morning, you know, but I've never been like, that one's from Santa, that one's from mommy. They don't care. They don't remember that. They don't care. But the fact that they remember that, you know, when I was little, Santa, I was excited for Santa, or like the elf now, like the elf on the shelf, like, I'm sad that my kids are too old. And my daughter was like, oh, I should hide it for you. And I was like, that's so sweet, but I don't have time to, I'm like, maybe you should, because that was stressful. But I think that the magic, I think that that's what he wants. He wants his baby to have that magic.
Yeah. And it's the same as the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy and all that stuff. But I'm also wondering like, what the hell, like not what the hell happened to the mom, but like, is there something that
maybe she was raised that way?
I mean, and that's different, but you can't, like, kids need magic and imagination, and it helps them
grow and near their brain, and
like they need to have something.
Well, and they need to know like how, like they need to work their imagination, because that helps in the long run too. Like they need their whole brain to like do the brain thing. Because and it's fun and it's sweet to see them excited. Like, why would you want to take that excited away from them? Yes, Mommy got me gifts. Okay, cool. Mommy gets you gifts on birthdays. But that might be the way that she wants to raise her kid, but that's also something you need to talk to your partner before you have children.
I'd just say mom's the Grinch.
I do understand.
She doesn't want Santa to come. She wants everything to be from her, and I want Santa to bring you some things that you want. So,
okay.
You want to play? Well, if you want to play that game, I will turn the kid against you. Just messing around, not in a serious way.
Right.
All right. My next one comes from relationship advice. My 26 female boyfriend, 30 male, got me Pokemon for Christmas, and I can't let it go. Do I call it quits or work it out?
Absolutely.
And I've always got to put Pokemon in there somewhere.
Always.
For context, my boyfriend and I have been together for 3 years. Since I've known him, he has always loved Pokemon. Personally, I have no interest, but as his partner, I encourage his hobbies and support him. This past Christmas, we had a few brief conversations about Christmas budgets and have mentioned to each other things we have been wanting. I knew Pokemon packs were on the top of his list, and his is capitalized, so I made sure to get him some. I mentioned wanting a few beauty products and a specific hoodie. Well, Christmas comes around, and to my surprise, I open my gifts. The first one was a pack of Pokemon cards. Okay, whatever. The next one was a booster box of Pokemon cards. I stop and ask him if he's joking, because this must be a joke, right? Well, he smirks and tells me to keep going. I open my next gift. It was another booster box of Pokemon cards. He was full of excitement while I opened my gifts.
I'm sure he was.
That's it. Those were my 3 gifts. Aww. I am not and never have been interested in Pokemon. After this, I told him I needed a moment to myself. I went to our bedroom and took a moment to gather my thoughts and lower my temper. When I came back to the living room, there he was on the floor. Both booster packs and the pack of cards he got me were opened and sprawled across the floor.
Like a 5-year-old.
What is this dude, like freaking 3?
Yeah. He was so excited.
I was in shock. Not only did he get me gifts that I didn't want, but he actually got them for himself and tried to play it off. I have been trying to move past this, and I don't want to seem ungrateful, but I just can't believe he would do something like this. Every time I've tried to bring it up, he has told me how expensive those booster boxes were and how I made him feel bad for not accepting my gifts. Am I being ungrateful, or is he just a jerk?
Okay. So I can't help but laugh because I guarantee, like, I can picture her coming back in and he's got him. He's sitting on the floor, crisscross applesauce, just looking at the whole thing.
I could see him like freaking laying on his stomach with his fucking feet twinkling in the air, freaking looking through the good pulls that he got.
He's like, look, babe, look what I got.
But it's crazy because he got, so one pack of Pokemon cards is like $5-6.
Okay.
And then booster boxes?
They're like 60 to 80, depending.
No. Those are like, I think when they first come out, they're like right around $300 to $500.
No. What's a booster box?
It's the one that comes with, I think it's like 32 packs in it.
Is it like your one that you the purple one that's on that table where you like slide the thing off?
No, that's a ETB, Elite Trainer Box. Those are $60.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
No,
I don't know
booster
much.
boxes are just...
Like the thing that we got for Bo, that white box?
No, it's the thing that I got when I opened on stream. I had the box of cards.
The plastic one. It's like you see them all. The one you got at Costco or Sam's?
No, I bought it online from the card store. It was like $300.
Bruh?
Yeah,
okay.
See, that's how. Yeah.
Okay, $300. So $300 for he got
but
two.
It also depends if that was the newer set. But
Did
if
he
it was
2 booster boxes?
2. So just at bare minimum, it was right around $600.
So this boy just spent his whole budget on Pokemon cards.
When all she wanted was some beauty products and a hoodie.
So probably some skincare and a hoodie.
So he could have got her those things and then spent the rest of his money on the Pokemon cards. But no.
He should have got her a bunch of things.
If it was me and I wanted to play a joke, I would have gotten you those things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, yep, that's it. and then went and actually got you your stuff.
See, I literally was about to say that you would pull some shit like that. You'd be like, oh, here's your gift, and give me a Pokemon thing. And I'd be like, cool. And you'd be like, just kidding. You know what I mean? Like, and spent a little bit extra just to make it, like, worth it on, you know what I mean? Like, buy me an extra hoodie or, you know. But see, we've been together for so long that I would be like, oh, okay.
This reminds me of the Bert Kreischer thing. He was on a podcast I think it was Christmas, and Leanne said that his wife wanted pajamas. Mm-hmm. He got her, like, I swear to God, I think it was like 10 pairs of pajamas. That's all he got her.
Cute.
And he was dying fucking laughing.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
He's like, this is all you got me?
You said you wanted pajamas.
A pair of pajamas, not fucking 10.
That's so cute.
Let's see. Top comment. So you're telling me he's known and dated you for at least 3 years and has never paid attention long enough to get you gifts you might actually like. Are you questioning if you want to do this for the rest of your life or not?
Right.
Yeah, no, you definitely have to. This relationship is over. You're not, you can't. Like 3 years and he's doing this crap.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
I could see, like, us doing it, but 16 years later, it would be a well-received joke.
If I was,
because I know that. I know that it would be a joke.
But if I wouldn't have gotten you anything else,
right.
You would be heartbroken, essentially.
Right. Knowing me, though, I wouldn't say anything. But you would know. You would be able to tell.
Well, yeah, but it's been freaking 15 years.
Yeah. Okay, so my next one is from Today I Fucked Up. It's 10 years old. I thought it was really funny. Like, probably stupidly too funny. I probably laughed way too long at it because it's definitely something I would do. Today I fucked up by using spray snow on our Christmas tree.
Yep, I could definitely see you doing that.
Well, this is my forewarning. Being born and raised abroad, I have never used spray snow until yesterday. It was a dream of mine to try it. It all started great. We picked up a can of snow from the grocery store, decorated the tree, and I started spraying. It all looked good until I noticed the smell. Not a normal smell, not a normal spray smell, but rather rotten fish, public toilet, wet dog, old tent smell. 24 hours later, Christmas tree still smells this way. The smell gets even worse when we turn on the Christmas lights. Not a bit of magic in the tree smell, just the stink. Options are suck it up and live with the stinky tree, throw away the tree and have no tree, spend another $40 and 3 hours getting the new tree, find the magic or find a magic way to get rid of the stink. I thought it was so funny.
I didn't know spray snow had a smell.
I didn't either, but I mean, the way that I can just see her like going crazy.
Spray snow?
I don't know. It said that they went to the grocery store and bought a can of spray snow, a can of snow from the grocery store. But I just see her like them, him, her, I don't know. It doesn't specify, but I just see like this young person getting so excited and spraying every branch and making it look so pretty. And then like looking at it and be like, oh, it's beautiful. What does that smell? And then be like, oh, it'll air out. 24 hours later, still stinky. And then they turn on the lights and it makes it worse.
Yeah, because the lights are, depending on the tree, it's heating it up.
So cute. Well, 10 years ago, trees were made a little different.
I've never, I don't know that I've ever like even sprayed the spray snow, so I would think that it would.
We used it on the windows and it was fine, but that was more recent than, I mean, 10 years. It's not like I'm saying it was like in the 60s, which it could have been horrible back then, but I think I've used it maybe twice on like windows at work or whatever.
That's what is making me think that they didn't get spray snow.
Well, there's no comments because it's been deleted 10 years ago, so I don't know if that means that like it only has 3 up votes. But I just thought it was so funny because I could picture myself doing that and being so excited and then being so bummed and be like, either we thug it out and live with this stinky tree or we throw it away and start over. You know, like I I think I
I
would
wonder
try
if she got like
everything.
some spray seasoning or something. Because I'm stuck on the fact of it smelling.
Right.
Because I mean,
I
yes,
wish
I
there
can
was
like
comments.
understand her her freaking excitement of getting this, and then getting there and realizing what the hell did I just do?
I wonder if there's like an expiration date or like what would make it smell that
Because
bad.
I would only think that if it had a smell, it might smell like
Chemical.
like alcoholish kind of a
Mm-hmm.
smell.
This is rotten fish, public toilet, wet dog, and tent. Like tents, old tent smell.
Yeah, that's
So like a musky almost. I'm wondering if like maybe the tree smelled she didn't notice. Like maybe it was like in their basement kind of thing.
or I'm wondering because was it a real tree?
It just says throw it out and get another or spend another $40. So I'm assuming
I'm wondering if it's a real tree and then
the chemicals
like
on it.
the smell like the trees. Whoops. Like the tree smell mixed with that, like kind of like maybe had like a chemical reaction kind of a thing.
Oh.
Maybe.
I didn't think about it being a real tree. Or people, you know, like they store their trees in basements, garages, attics, that kind of thing. So maybe like the box got wet or like the tree itself got like mildewy, that kind of thing. It depends on how
I
old
would
the tree
definitely be
is.
throwing that. I wouldn't be keeping that in the house.
Right. I would try to like wash it off. There's so much things, but I could just see her like going to town with this spray can. But they're not very big. They're like a hairspray. So how much is really in there?
Yeah, there's something. Either they got some like food spray, like it was like a food like edible kind of a thing that they sprayed on there,
and it like went rotten,
like edible snow, like decorating kind of a thing, maybe
for like cookies and
it could have been expired kind of a thing, or if it was a real tree mixed with that, if it had like some kind of a chemical thing happen there.
Well, and who's to say it wasn't the tree, because they probably bought it, then set up the tree, and then sprayed. So they didn't give the tree time.
Like maybe a skunk sprayed the tree kind of a thing, sort of.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just something I would do probably.
Yep, I could see that. That would be our luck kind of a thing. All right, my next one coming from Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for suggesting my daughter skip Hanukkah gifts this year? I, 58 male, have 3 children. My daughter Mary, 28, and my son Frank, 25, are from my first wife. And I have a son, Chris, 7, male, with my new wife, all fake names.
That's a big age gap.
Yeah. I admit that Chris is a little spoiled and is used to getting his way. Mary got married 2 years ago, and her husband is Jewish. Okay. She celebrates Hanukkah with him and his son, John, 8 male, and family. John lives with them full time as his mom is not in the picture. They also come to see us for Christmas, which would be via Zoom this year. So we usually do the 4 gift rule when it comes to Christmas, since Chris tends to get stuff throughout the year. Well, he came home from school last week saying how a kid in his class is Jewish and he gets a present every night of Hanukkah, and how it wasn't fair that he was getting 8 presents and he only got 4. I pointed out that he also got things throughout the year and that I wasn't sure if the gifts were even that good. He started complaining that John was going to be getting 8 gifts and then whatever we got him, and he was only going to be getting 4 in whatever they got him. I said it didn't actually matter, but I ended up having to send him to his room to calm down. All right. I called Mary and asked if they could maybe skip Hanukkah gifts this year because it upset Chris so much knowing that John was going to have so many more gifts than him. She said no. They had already bought all of his gifts, and considering Chris wasn't even going to see what he got, it shouldn't be a big deal. I admit I got a little frustrated and said it wouldn't kill her to do something that could help her little brother. She told me that Chris was being a spoiled brat about gifts, and it wouldn't be helping him to deny John his gifts. They spent time and energy picking out so he wouldn't throw a tantrum. I lost my temper and said she wasn't even his real mom. Okay. So I wasn't sure why she was picking some kid she wasn't even related to over her brother. I regret saying that, She blew up, and the short of it is I'm a terrible person. She has no interest in helping spoil Chris any more than he already is. And she will not be celebrating via Zoom with us this year and does not want to hear from me again anytime soon. I shouldn't have said what I did. I admit that. But she hung up before I could apologize. Now Mark is on my case saying that I need to stop babying Chris and that he wouldn't be seeing us either because if he or Marie had acted like Chris acts, I'd have punished them. I'm frustrated, and my wife says she understood my heart was in the right spot, but it was kind of unreasonable to ask them not to celebrate Hanukkah because Chris felt slighted. I don't really think I was so wrong to ask, but maybe it was unreasonable. I don't think my kids should just be this angry at me, though. It was suggested I post here, so am I really such an asshole for this? Okay.
So
Also, just sorry for the reading. They didn't punctuate, spelling, all the things.
I understand what you're saying. Okay, so I think that it's the classic case of you have older children, then you get a hot new wife, and then you have a baby with that one, and this baby, like, you want to do all the things that you didn't with your other ones, so you're spoiling this child. Okay, cool. But this would be a great opportunity to teach him that just because they do something doesn't mean that we do something. Like, that's not the way that your world works.
Oh, I wouldn't have even chewed that out if he would have said that's not even your real son. Oh, I would have hung straight the fuck up.
Right.
Because then if that's the game that you want to play, or be like, well, Chris is only my half brother. So
right, that's not my real brother then. Yeah, that one, that's hard. It is hard, but I also, devil's advocate, do understand him trying to, quote unquote, protect what's his name? There's too many names. His son,
Chris,
the 9 years old.
Like the new son that he has with his wife is Chris.
9.
The spoiled one is Chris.
Yeah, he's 9 years old.
7.
Oh, 7. Sorry. Okay, so I do understand trying to protect the 7-year-old Chris, and getting defensive and all the things and saying things that you don't mean when you're mad. But being, I'm assuming, at least 40, because if his kids are 20 and 20-something, he's got to be at least 40.
He's 58.
Oh, it said that. Sorry, I missed all these. I was all in it, but wasn't all.
Listen, Linda.
I did. There's just so many names. Okay, so I would assume that being an adult, you could understand that. Like, you can't take words back. So, get it together.
Well, but right then and there, it's the perfect opportunity to teach him about Hanukkah.
Right. You're not Jewish, bro.
Okay, so if they have a 4-gift rule when it comes to the collective Christmas, it doesn't.
So wait, this kid only gets 4 gifts on Christmas, or is he saying 4 from other people?
It's a 4-gift rule on Christmas because they spoil him throughout the year, is what it seems like. So he gets whatever he wants, basically. Mm-hmm. And then since the Jewish kids get 8 presents.
But most of the time it's little stuff.
Yeah, it also depends on the family.
Right.
You never know. Like, some people get cars for Hanukkah. Like, it's
I want a car for Hanukkah.
But yeah, I remember the first time hearing about that and like, well, why do they get gifts throughout
every day? Yeah,
the week or whatever, and we have to wait. Like, oh, it's because they believe in this and this is how that works and whatever they told us in school. And I was like, oh, okay.
The menorah.
Like, all right, that's fine. That's cool. Like,
yeah. But that's just the way it is. And there's also, I remember being totally side tangent, but I do remember there was several kids in school that, like, during the Halloween party, they had to go with the principal or counselor. They had to leave the room. And then the Christmas party, they had to leave the room. And then, like, the Christmas choir concerts and stuff, like, they had to leave the room. Like, so I do understand, like, that there is people that believe in other things. So you're allowed to believe what you want to believe, but you also have to respect other people's things. Like, if they don't believe in Halloween, you can't give them shit for it. If they get only 8 gifts, but then you have to think about it like, oh, I got 30, not him, but like, I got 30 gifts under the tree, but they got one every day and I had to wait. Like, kids 7 years old don't understand that. But he needs to be the adult and be like,
if I was the dad, I'd be like, if he threw a temper tantrum over something like that, you're not getting anything.
Right.
Because clearly the dynamic of I get whatever I want kind of a thing has taken over here, and you've lost all control as a parent.
Right.
And then to even suggest to your daughter that they don't get Hanukkah gifts, like,
right. That they
so
changed their kids' whole world.
So you need to tell your husband and his son to not celebrate their religion or holiday or whatever to appease your son.
Yeah. And honestly, they are right that he won't know what he got.
Yeah. It doesn't freaking matter.
And it doesn't sound like they're close or anything. It's not like they go hang out or they're together all the time. Yeah, they probably see each other at like family functions, but like, I don't know. That doesn't seem right to tell someone else how to raise their child, period. Don't do that.
Someone put in the Harry Potter thing, 36, but last year I had 37.
Oh my gosh.
That's exactly what it's sounding like.
Right.
Freaking, I can't stand spoiled freaking people.
All right, my next one is from Today I Fucked Up. Today I fucked up by impulsively buying a Lego set. I don't know how that's okay. So my boyfriend and I decided to go to the mall today after having Christmas Eve lunch, and we passed by the Lego store. Funny enough, I promised myself that I wouldn't buy a Lego set this year because I needed to save money. That's funny. But then I go in and saw this cool Pac-Man Lego set and went, fuck it. Oof. Money comes and goes, and bought it. Legos are fucking expensive.
If it's the one that I'm thinking of, this one is really expensive.
Will you put a picture so I can see? Because I'm not a Legoer.
We'll have to wait and see how they describe it. Because if it's like I said, if it's the one that I'm thinking of, it is not cheap.
Like, what's not cheap? Like 100, 500, 1,000?
I think like if I remember, if it's the one that I'm thinking of, this is, I think, well over $200 to $300.
Okay. I mean, I know Legos are expensive because I have teens and I'm like, that's really expensive. But it's also expensive when you're not into it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not into something, it's hard to justify spending it. But if it was something that I was into, I could be like, oh, that's not bad. Like, I could do that and actually make it worth it. But if it's something that I'm not into, I'm like,
yeah.
Okay. So fuck it. Money comes and goes, and I bought it. Then we go back to my place. My little brother sees the Lego set that I bought and suddenly starts laughing hysterically. A few minutes later, my brother goes and tells my boyfriend something, and they both started laughing. I asked what was up, and it's like an inside joke. And then my mom sees the purchase and gets all upset with me and saying Lego is a waste of money and that I shouldn't have bought it. She told me not to open it and that I have to return it on Boxing Day. So I'm assuming they're in Canada. My boyfriend sets my mother aside, so pulls her aside, and they have this private conversation while I'm so confused at what the fuck this is and what just happened. My dad saw the Lego set and told me to return it as well. Okay. Meanwhile, I feel so embarrassed that I bought myself this Lego set since everyone, including my boyfriend, were all of a sudden against me buying it. Welp. Turns out my brother and mom went to the exact same mall the very same day and went into that exact same Lego store and bought me the exact same Lego set.
Is that it?
Well, there's an edit, but...
What's the edit?
Okay. Edit. Turns out it was also the cashier by the exact same cashier. Oh, cashed out by the exact same cashier. So, 2K for for giving our family awesome service.
Oh, it's like 2K. Like, I'm assuming that's like the first letter of that cashier's name.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. That messed me way up. Okay. That's really funny though.
I'm pretty sure I've done something like similar to this with, I think, like a video game or something.
Mm-hmm.
Something like
Oops.
or even with,
I've done it a bunch of times.
like, I think I've gotten myself something and you got it, like wanting to surprise me with it. Like the Patrick Mahomes Funko Pop.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had it, but I got from the vintage stock.
Right.
And then like years later, you were out, I think,
The Target.
somewhere. Yeah, Target, and got one, and we're all excited and brought it home. I was like, yeah, I like it, but I also like, I got one, right?
2 years ago, the last Christmas in the old house.
But
There was like
luckily,
4 things that you're like, I already have this. And I'm like, damn it. But you have so much shit. It's hard to keep track of what you do and don't have.
with the one that I got from vintage stock, they put the freaking sticker over it,
Mm-hmm.
and I tried to take it off, careful as I could, and it like smudged it. So
Yeah.
the one that you got me didn't have the sticker on it, so it's cleaner.
Well, there was one that same year that you had 4 of the same. I got you 4 things. I got you more than that, but I got you 4 things, and you're like, I already have this, and you thought it was hilarious, and it hurt my feelings a little bit. But the last one, you're like, I have this, but this is the like Chase. Is that what it's called?
I don't like what do you?
It was a Funko Pop, but it was like the Chase version of it, and you were more excited because you're like, this one's the one that I do have this one, but this one's
Oh yeah,
fuzzy,
the chases
flocked,
are like
whatever.
slightly different than the.
Yeah, so you said it that it made it all up, but I was so bummed. I was like, dang, I tried so hard, and I went to like 5 different places, and I got ones that I thought you'd like, and you're like, I do. That's why I already have it, because I do like it, but it didn't hurt my feelings, but I was very bummed about it. So I do see this happening, but I don't know how she didn't get it after the first, like, the brother laughing, okay, cool. But then when mom saw it and was like, you have to take that back, I would have put it together.
How old is this?
It doesn't say. I was literally just thinking that too.
Because I'd be like, well, why? Like, what's, because she said that it's a waste of money. Like, then I'd be like, no, it's fine. Like, I know what I can make it up. Be like, don't like, I would have tried to come up with like a different reason.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, just take it back. Like,
right.
just do it.
So there is another update in the comments. I didn't see it. So it says that my boyfriend took it back without me telling and got the Miss Pac-Man Lego set to go with it.
Oh, well, then that works out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking of it as like,
I didn't know there was a Miss Pac-Man.
because it was impulse buying. I thought it was like the money aspect
Right.
of like, I spent this money and now I can't pay the electric bill and my husband's mad at me, whatever kind of a thing.
So with Lego sets, they only make it once?
I have no clue.
Because it says in 2-3 years when it's discontinued, the price will go up. So now you'll have 2, like in the comments, you'll have 2 and you can have one and sell one. So I didn't know that they discontinued.
Yeah, but I think like they're like
$550 for the sealed box.
Yeah, like the printing run of Lego sets is a lot longer than like regular things.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I have no idea how that stuff works.
When a lot of people are telling her that she can do Bricklink, for a cheaper Lego obsession. So like, hey, if you still want Legos and they're so expensive, like do Bricklink. It's cheaper.
Yeah, it's like,
What do we get? What are they called? We got some on Amazon that they're not technically Lego. They're the same thing, but the Lego pieces are so little.
There's so many different.
There's like, what was that one? Like 14,000 pieces?
Yeah.
Ooh,
There's so many different types of bricks, Legos, whatever you want to call them, that are out there. Like Mega Bloks is one of them. There's like all different kinds of things.
So a lot of people are saying that this one has a lot of upvotes, has more upvotes that comment than the actual thing. It says, in our family, we don't buy anything for ourselves between Thanksgiving and Christmas for this exact reason. That makes sense.
I don't follow that rule.
Well, I know, but I'm saying like that, especially if you have a big family and everyone has to buy for someone. If I like Legos, they're going to go. And if they see like a friend's Lego set, they're going to buy that. And so am I. You know what I mean? Like they know that I like Legos. They know that I like Friends, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And if it sounds like they might be a Lego, I don't know, male or female, they might be a Lego like person where they've got a bunch of them because the fact that they went out and bought this Lego meant that they didn't have that one yet kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So they probably are a collector of Lego. So
maybe.
Yeah. That's funny though. But the Miss Pac-Man, that's cute.
All right. Last story.
Oh, you did it.
Coming from AITAH. Am I the asshole for wanting a real Christmas present this year?
No.
I want to start by saying that I completely understand the saying, it's the thought that counts. I don't expect expensive gifts, nor do I think gift giving is all about the price.
Right.
I, 17 female, have 2 brothers. An older brother, 18 male, and a younger brother, 13 male. Over the past 4 years, I've given both of them thoughtful and mildly expensive gifts. Mm-hmm. I don't expect anything from my younger brother, given his age, and that's totally fine. However, my issue lies with my older brother. Every year, he gives me a baby or toddler toys as gifts. Things like baby shark toys, bottles, rattles, and other items that are not just impractical, but also intentionally silly. At first, I thought it was a funny gag gift. The first 2 years, I laughed it off. Mm-hmm. By the 3rd year, though, it started to hurt, especially since he gets everyone else in the family thoughtful and meaningful gifts. This year, I plan to get him a really nice gaming chair worth over $100. When I brought up gifts during a conversation, he mentioned that he plans on continuing the baby gift tradition this Christmas. I told him not to bother getting me anything if it's going to be another baby toy, as I'd just throw it away or give it away. He got upset and called me a selfish brat for not accepting his joke. I explained that I spent a significant amount of time, effort, and money on thoughtful gifts for both my brothers, my mom, my best friends, and my boyfriend. It's frustrating to put in so much effort and only receive a $15 joke gift in return. Year after year. I genuinely love gift giving, and it's not about the money, it's about the thought. But now he's convinced that I am the one in the wrong for not appreciating the humor in his gifts. So, am I the asshole?
So I could see like 20, 30 years down the line, it being a cute tradition. But I would, so if
It'd be different if OP was in on the joke too.
Right. But so if I was the brother, I would get her a baby toy plus a toy. Not a toy, like a real gift.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cute to like do that. And she could do the same, like get him like something stupid, like a gag gift every year, but also a real gift. Like a little $5, $10 whatever, just something funny, something to keep the tradition going. And then also the gaming chair, and then also like a foot massager or, whatever he finds that she might like.
Yeah. I mean,
yes, that does hurt.
Yeah. Like if it would suck, but like, cause you're doing stuff, you're getting them stuff that you genuinely think that they're going to like, but you're not taking the time out to give me the same respect. Like that sucks. Like the first comment says, flip the script, get him vitamins for seniors or a 6-pack of Ensure. Yeah. Yeah. Like, or get him a freaking walking cane or something.
So like, that's why I don't like, Secret Santas or white elephants and stuff like that. Because I always, yes, I know that there's usually like a $20, $30, whatever, but I always find things that people will actually like. Like, one year I went to a one at work and I don't remember what I got, but I think I got like a microwave popcorn thing, and I got like the popcorn kernels and like all the different flavors that come with it, like all the things. And I went way out. I know that that's my fault, But in return, I got a water bottle, a lotion that smelled, it was like a little bitty lotion, like a Walmart, like dollar one, which is fine. But like the fact that I put so much thought and effort into it and they got it like on the way to the party, like,
Just
I don't know.
A work thing.
Yeah.
That's completely different.
No, I know, but I'm saying like I understand putting so much into it and then you don't get it back.
Putting the effort into it, but with work and stuff, that's hard to deal with because one, if it's an everybody work thing, like if it's not, because I know some of like workplaces like it's like just like you have 4 people working in this office, but it's a whole big company. Like these people like know each other, so they know what everybody likes, but not everybody on the outside does.
Right.
So the gifts aren't going to be thoughtful. You don't know everybody's situations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But with family, like brothers, like you know what these people like.
They probably live together. 17, 18 probably still lives there.
And the fact that they're bringing this up to you and you're wanting to continue the joke.
And she's a brat because she didn't like it. Like, she's saving you money, bro, by telling you, I don't want this shit.
Right, well, I'm keeping this chair now.
Mm-hmm. Or I'm not getting you anything.
You're getting Flintstone vitamins.
Cute. Yeah, I
hope you like the taste of chalk, dickhead.
I don't know. I do understand the feeling of putting so much into it and not getting it back. Not the fact that I didn't get my money worth or my thought worth. It's the feeling that like they don't care as much as I do.
Well, clearly they don't, and then it's not the fact that it doesn't sound like they're doing this to the actual baby brother.
Well, he's 13.
I know, but I'm saying like that's still baby brother,
right?
Like it'd be different if he was doing this to, like 1 year he did it to the sister, and then the next year he did it to the brother,
and then the
next year he did it to the mom. It'd be like different, like, oh, who's gonna get it this year, kind of a thing. That's when
that would be cute. Yeah,
that's when it would be funny.
Yeah.
But now it's like you're only singling out your sister. Either it's because you don't like her, or you don't give a shit enough to figure out what she likes.
Right.
Something that she would be into.
And honestly, he's a boy and he's only 18. Like, he probably does think it's super hilarious. He probably does. And I don't think that he is thinking of it the way that she's thinking of it. But the fact that she communicated that.
It being hilarious, but then you take into the account, like if she didn't say anything, then okay, I understand like continuing to do it. But the fact that she brought it up and said, hey, I'm spending the time and thought into getting you stuff. I would like to be that in return. And then that to be turned around and said, you're being a brat.
Right. But at the same time, you would think that he would see like, so if I got you like a gaming chair, something big, right? And then you turn around and get me a candle. I think you would feel bad. Because you're like, I got her a $5 candle, a $10 candle, and she got me this huge chair. Like, you would think that like empathy would be there, that you would feel bad. You would think, but apparently this has been going on for the last 3 years, and she's been doing that, not with the amount of money that she spent, but it's been something thoughtful. Right. And he's still doing the baby gifts thing. So clearly that empathy thing isn't there. I just don't understand how that started. Maybe it started like an inside joke, like he would annoy her with like the Baby Shark song or something, and so he got her one. Because you've done that, like those Uggo, Fuggo, what are they called? Fuggler. Yeah, you got me one last year, and I was like, oh, this is... Well, that's because it started with the kids. They're so ugly. But that's not the only thing you got me, so it was funny. Well, it was just funny because like the kids, like our daughter thought they were the ugliest, and they're Fugglers, they're ugly. Oh, I hate them. And like you thought it was so funny, so I was like, all right. Well, Bo wanted to get one so bad for me. I'm gonna get you one too. I got my own. I got a Batman one, so I have one too. So it's not like. Yeah, but I think the thought behind it, because it was a big thing at Walmart when we were picking one out for her friend, for my daughter's friend, and like that was a memory that now I can remember that and have something from that, because in 10 years. I don't know, maybe Furbies are still around, but it could be one of those things that I'm like, oh, I have one. And yes, I hate them, but it's something that it was a great trip to Walmart. Like we all laughed. It was all really funny. Like, So I love that I have it. I hate it, but I love that I have it.
That's the difference between being in on the joke.
Right.
Or if you would have said like, hey, I really don't like this, then they'd be like, all right, noted. It won't happen again.
Like today, I was like, did you get me the 4-pack? And you're like, I wouldn't tell you if I did. I'm like, it's a waste of money. Please don't. Because like if we were millionaires, then maybe, yeah, that's funny to get me more.
But again, it'd be different if I got you that plus the actual thing.
Right.
But this person is just getting them that.
That's a baby rattle. I just don't understand the joke of it.
That's what's making me think either he doesn't like his sister.
Think she's a baby.
Or, I mean, and I'm
like a brat, you're being a baby.
But it also depends on, like, are they getting anything from mom? Like, is he capable of putting in thought to a gift?
Right.
Like, what is he getting?
We need
the brother?
more information on this one, I think.
Well, actually, I think I could be completely forgetting.
There's an update.
No, I think that he puts meaningful thought into everybody else's gifts. Oh, so there's something that he doesn't like his sister.
Or he likes her so much that he wants to have that like playful.
No, because then that'd be different if he didn't call her a brat about not being in on the joke.
Well, it's because he hurt she hurt his feelings by saying, I don't like this. I'm trying to put my brain into a teenage boy, but you're right.
He's an 18-year-old.
That's still a teen.
Yeah, but your thought process of.
He's still a child.
Like if he was a middle school age kid.
Right, like if the 13-year-old was doing this.
Yeah, that'd be different.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this is annoying, dude. Stop.
Yeah.
It was just funny, bro. Come on, bro.
What? What is it, Cap? This is Cap. You're acting sus.
Stop the cap.
Ugh. Teenagers. I was one once.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd keep the chair for myself and be like, if you're gonna keep getting me baby gifts.
Right. Oh, sorry. Sorry. You started it. You yawned earlier.
I hiccuped.
No, you yawned earlier.
No, I didn't. You're lying.
Oh. Run it back.
Liar.
You started it.
But yeah, that's the last story of the night.
My yawn is the alarm clock for us to be done.
The holiday episode.
We'll definitely do another holiday one. We have a lot more saved that we didn't get to tonight. I love the holiday ones. They're unhinged and they're cringe and they're Cap and what is the other one we said?
I have no idea what you're saying right now.
They're 6'7", bruh.
Just get out of here.
They're skibbity sus.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm sorry for the reading on some of these. They were not written out in the best ways, and I can't read to save my damn life as it is.
Same.
But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. Can't wait to see you on the next one. Don't know what the category is going to be, but
might do another holiday. We're coming up on Christmas.
Maybe, possibly. But don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like button, share on. You're on YouTube. I don't know. I'm going to say YouTube.
Well, do it on YouTube,
Spotify, and Apple Podcasts now. Duh.
Yeah. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Zanga. Remember Zanga?
MySpace.
Oh, MySpace. Take me
Tumblr,
back.
LinkedIn.
No LinkedIn. We're not doing that one.
WhatsApp. Omegle.
Kick? Is that one?
Well, there's the original Kick, and then there's the streaming Kick.
Oh, Twitch.
Switch.
Switch.
I don't know. We're just stumbling over here.
We're having fun.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.
Love you. Bye.